target Batstow, walk through the village, go past the lake, jump onto the Mullica River Trail, blazed in yellow, follow that all the way up to the Green Connector Trail, cross Quaker Bridge, jump on the Batona, stay at Lower Forge Camp. Day 2, Lower Forge Camp, back to Quaker Bridge, Connector Trail, follow the remainder of the Mullica River Trail up to Atzion. From Atzion, we're going to come back down. We're going to take this Quaker Bridge Trail, take that over to Quaker Bridge, and then back up and return to camp. Day 3, Lower Forge Camp, Batona, Quaker Bridge, Connector Trail, Mullica River Trail, all the way back to Batstow Village and the car.
Alright, we're like a mile or so in. So far it's all just been dirt road. Lots of sugar sand. Fortunately it's a little damp out here. Makes it a little bit easier to walk on. We just cut off onto the actual trail, I think. See how it goes. So far so good. Weather's been nice. It's a little warm, low 80s maybe, high 70s. Lots of humidity. Summertime, July in New Jersey. Well, I can tell that we're running along the river, even though I can't really see too much because we got these cedars running right along the left-hand west side of the trail. So, other than that, just trail. Alright, we've got our first view of the Mullica River. Came around a bend about 3 miles in. Here we are. I think it's time to take lunch. Turned out to be a pretty good spot to take a lunch break. I was really hungry and it's a pretty little view. Getting ready to head back out on the trail. We're just past mile 6.5 to Atzion. Another couple miles, another mile or so I should come across Mullica Camp. A few miles past that I'm going to cut over to Lower Forge. Just arrived at Mullica River Camp. Gone 4 miles so far, 4 more to go. And it's time to sit back, set up camp, chill out for a little bit. Views have been a little bit better along the Mullica than along the Batona. Batona, you couldn't really see the Batstow River at all. At least here, got a couple of views of the Mullica. I'm looking forward to some more. So here's another one of the little scenic views from the Mullica Trail. Mullica runs right alongside it. Just saw a group of kayakers go by, so I guess that's pretty good for the water level so far this year. See you again. So we finally turned off the dirt road. We've left the river. It's a bit farther over to the left. It's gone to a nice tight little trail, tidy, not overgrown at all, looking pretty good. Another half a mile to the connector, then a mile 7 to Lower Forge Camp. So here's one of the greatest things about the Pinelands. Walking along, you see these little bushes as far as the eye can see. Then you look in on some of them, and they're just loaded with berries. When I was a kid, we used to think they were wild blueberries, but I'm pretty sure they're actually huckleberries. And there's stands of them here and there, just clusters. I'm hoping that there's going to be some closer to camp, and I'll be able to throw some into my oatmeal. That'll be good. So we went from yellow tags on the trees on the Mullica River Trail to these very camouflaged green ones on the Connector Trail. Just be careful. It's usually pretty straight and obvious, but just something to keep an eye out on this Connector Trail headed out to Lower Forge Camp and Batona Trail. So we should be getting to camp pretty soon. Crossing this cool little bridge on the Connector Trail. Since the green trail is joined up with the purple trail, not quite sure what that is yet, but I will find out. Should be almost to camp. Okay, so the bridge is right behind me. I come upon a multi-road intersection. Now, green hashes are telling me to go forward. But that sign, Lower Forge Camp, says to the left. Now, according to my map, it's to the left. So I'm going left. Wish me luck. Okay, so the sign was correct. It was a left. Oh, that's exactly what we wanted. Took the Batona Trail. Those are the pink blazes north. When I had come south on the Batona, this sign was a little bit confusing. Yes, you're supposed to go down that way. But once you get into the intersection, it's a little bit confusing. I'll show you. Basically, you're going to go straight across. Just remember, straight across. It's a long way before you actually hit the campground. Don't lose hope. It is out there. All right, so this is just a little bit further down. Now, generally, when you see a tree or something blocking a way, it means don't go that way. That is not true in this case. Walk right past it. Walk through this large circle intersection, three-way confusion. See the sign Lower Forge up there. Doesn't really say much about the direction. However, that is the way. Trust me. Alright, I've just arrived, Lower Forge Camp, and according to the lady at the Bat Stow office, I will be the only one here tonight. 9 different campsites. I have the very, very last one way off. Alright, so this campsite has an outhouse. That's it. No water pump, nothing. You need water, pull it out of the river, filter it. That's it. Your only choice. Gonna head over to the campsite and get set up. Relax a little bit. It's still early. All right, we've got camp. I've got a tent set up. You'll see I got a little stick holding out the rain fly just to get some more air in there during the evening. It's going to be my home for the next 2 days. I did about 8.5 miles today. Should be doing about 12.5 tomorrow. Come back here after doing the rest of the trail. Stay tomorrow night and head back to Bat Stow. Now, if you look at that campsite limit sign, I'll show you the best part about this campsite. There's the private beach. Not too bad. It was a little bit higher last time I was in here. A little bit easier to fetch water. Looking a little low now. Should be interesting. Should still be able to get some water. Otherwise, I still got enough for tonight. Get some more by Quaker Bridge. So I took a little break after I set up my tent in camp. After my little break, got up, took care of my food bag. Yep, I've got a fluorescent pink food bag. It actually cost me $6 less than a regular black or white or camouflage or anything else. Since there's no benches at the primitive campsites, I've got my Reflectix pad, and it ends up like a lounge chair. It's pretty nice. That's where I took my break. Over here, I've got my tent. It's all staked out. Got the rain fly propped out a little bit in case there's rain. That should help keep it away from the bottom. Give you a little tour. It's cozy, but it's my home away from home. Nice and petite. $36 Walmart tent. Sealed all the seams. Waterproofed inside and out. Same thing with the rain fly. Seems to hold up pretty good. $36, can't beat that. I don't know what kind of crazy creature it is, but there's a bunch of them and they make a lot of noise. Good morning. It's about 8 o'clock, day 2. Leaving Lower Forge Camp now. Keep in mind, all of Wharton's campsites are take in, take out. There are no trash receptacles at all. So anything you bring in, you got to take out. Less you bring, less you take. Alright, did about 8.5 miles yesterday. We're going to head back down the Batona, down to Quaker Bridge. We're going to take the connector trail back to the Mullica River Trail. We're going to take that north to Atzion, turn around up there, come back. There's a Quaker Bridge purple trail that I'm going to try taking back. That might shave like a mile off my return trip. Plus, I won't have to backtrack quite as much. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, so 2.7 miles later, we're back at the Mullica River Trail. We've got 4.5 miles up to Atzion. We're going to do that, turn around, take this, I'll get the name of it, I swear I will. The Quaker Bridge something trail or something, Quaker Bridge Trail. Rain was forecast for today, and I was aware of that, but that wasn't supposed to hit until much later in the day or this evening. We've got some sprinkles. I'll put my rain cover over the pack. I'm okay. Feels pretty good. All right, let's see how the trail goes. Okay, so we've made it to the southeast corner of Beaver Pond. This is where the purple trail rejoins. That's what we're going to be taking back to the campsite tonight. Hopefully get us there a little bit faster. We should save a mile or so on our return trip. Otherwise, we're going to go check out Beaver Pond. Very large and swampy. Lots of flowers out there on the ponds. Let's see what it looks like. All right, at the end of the trail, 6.8 miles so far. We're going to go back just south of Beaver Pond. We're going to get onto the Beaver Pond Quaker Bridge Trail and get back to Lower Forge Camp. That should save us about a mile over what we came up. Okay, I'm heading back from Ancion back towards Beaver Pond. This is one of the backwaters of Beaver Pond. Check out all those lotus flowers. It's been raining lightly all day long. Hasn't been too bad. Weather's in the 70s. Pretty nice. Here's one last look. Beaver Pond. Gonna be turning off, taking the Beaver Pond Quaker Bridge Trail back to the Batona and taking that back up to Lower Forge. Still raining steady, but very light, not bad. Alright, so far this Beaver Pond to Quaker Bridge Trail has been a little bit tight. I was bushwhacking a little bit back there. But you can see up ahead, it's looking a little better. I'm hoping I don't have to shake too much rain off of these leaves. Undergrowth, we'll see. Batona Trail is usually really tight up through that section, so I'll get drenched before I get back to camp, no doubt. Good morning, day 3, about 6 a.m. I got pretty lucky yesterday. The Batona was not bad at all. It was pretty dry, the section I had to take back out here to Lower Forge Camp. Got here pretty dry, got settled in, and that's when the rain started. Dove into my tent for a little while. When there was a break, hopped out, made some quick dinner, jumped back in the tent, rained on and off all night. My plan right now, have a nice, quick, cold breakfast, break camp, and get moving. Should be interesting. It's going to be very wet out there today. Okay, here we are at the end of the approach trail to Lower Forge Camp. We're back at that 5-way intersection. Remember when we came in, we just went straight. Now, it looks a little awkward right here, but you're still basically going to stay straight. We get to the intersection with the Batona Trail. And you just take that down to the connector trail. Alright, I'm still on the Batona Trail, headed over to the connector. I've been seeing these spider webs all up and down the trail, but not this high a concentration so far. I'm guessing that they're always there. They just blend in until you get a little bit of mist or dew on them. Pretty cool. Here's the bridge on the connector trail, purple trail that takes you back over to either the Beaver Pond Quaker Bridge Trail or back to the Mullica River Trail. That's where we're headed. This is the Bat Stow. Wish there were more reviews like this along the way. Okay, after you've left the bridge and come across that dirt road intersection, you come up the purple and green trail. And it's very obvious where the trail goes, right? Well, you got that one little blaze up on that tree that tells you it's a left. If you don't see it, you're gonna keep on walking and say, oh, this trail's really nice, and enjoy your stepping. I went up about a half mile before I realized I was on the wrong trail. I had to turn back. So please keep it in mind. This is the connector trail turning off from the Beaver Pond Quaker Bridge Trail. Yep, that's how I remember the connector trail. A bit more overgrown than that purple trail. Just a little bit. My pants and feet are wet already. What the hell? I'm just trying to enjoy my time out. I'm telling you, yes, this really is a blazed trail. I'm not joking. That's the connector trail. Green blaze. All right, just got to the end of the connector trail. I swear that 1 mile of the connector trail is the longest mile of the whole damn park. Okay, we're gonna head south, stay on Mullica River Trail. I'm gonna go up to the Mullica River camp and take a break. Take off my shoes, check my feet, maybe have something to eat, some water. It's supposed to rain today, according to the forecasts of the last few days, but it's held off so far. It stopped probably around 5:30 this morning. I got out of the tent around 6 or so. Got on trail by 7, and we were making good time. Alright, I'm about a quarter mile south of the connector trail on the Mullica River Trail. And I spotted this pretty little swampy area. I don't remember seeing this on the way north. Very pretty though. Thought I'd share it. Here's another pretty little spot. Maybe another half mile down. It's getting closer to Mullica River Camp. Looks like we got this little swampy area here, draining into the Mullica proper. And it makes a nice, sharp right turn. Pretty little spot. Love the birds singing in the background. I love the way that the Mullica River Camp is set up. I mean, you got these nice big spaces, and then right across the little dirt road, which is also Mullica River Trail, you've got very easy access to the river. Only drawback is it's only 4 miles from the trailhead. I can't really imagine where I would only want to hike 4 miles before I camped. I don't know, maybe a Friday night going into a long weekend or something maybe. Alright, we'll see. So I'm just south of the Mullica River Camp. We have a lot of really pretty views of the river along this stretch. Up north of the connector trail, I didn't really see water at all. Here's another one. Maybe that's why there's a camp at 4. Go there, look at all the pretty views on the way out, camp out, come back and look at the pretty views. Everything else is kind of plain. Still exciting though. Seeing some really cool things. First day, saw a dung beetle. I didn't even know we had dung beetles in New Jersey. Yesterday I saw a falcon chasing a little sparrow or something through the trees. They were crashing. Little bird got away. This morning, I saw a little baby robin out in the middle of the trail. Well, dirt road, kind of like what we're on now. And it was just flapping around on its side. Well, it finally became aware of me. Straightened right up, flew away a little bit, and out I hear Mama squawking. So I left them to their day. Another 4 miles to go. It's about 9:30. So I can enjoy my day. There might be pretty views along this Mullica River Trail, the lower half, but lots of sugar sand. Makes for tough going. It's not fun. I'm getting my workout today. Now, one of the things that it's really cool about being out here right after a rain is all the fungus that pops up. Now, there's that one, but if you look closely, there's these little white bits. They're little baby ones in there. Unfortunately, my audio cut out from my camera on this little last scene,
Basically, what I wanted to say is Wharton State Forest is a really great area to go into. Lots of trails. You can do loops, one-way trips, a lot of different options. So many trails. Some of them are blazed and maintained a little better than others, but uh, the bigger issue is the camping situation. You need to put in a reservation online. You have to have 2 nights minimum unless you're a through hiker. Then you got to call. Um, Also, the permits. You have to pick up a permit for each camp on the day that you're camping there. So I stayed in this site 2 days because it's a 2 day minimum. So it just worked out better that way. Um, Otherwise, Wharton is just absolutely fantastic. The guys, everybody out there just does such a fantastic job, and they're all so friendly and nice. Just love it there. I can't wait to go again.